Do you have money conversations at home? Well, money is a very taboo topic in most Indian families, but it's time to start having these conversations with your family, at the table, maybe dinner table, and at all times to ensure that we are bringing up our kids by providing them the values of money and helping them understand money from a very young age. If you are a teenager or if you are a parent of a teenager, this video that I'm going to share with you is really going to help. Check how my husband and son are having conversations about money in their daily life and how it is packed with lots of learnings and advice and valuable insights on how each one of us can be financially stable.
Even during this pandemic, you've been studying from home. So how have you been attending class?
I've been attending my online classes via Teams.
Okay, which company owns Teams?
Teams is owned by Microsoft.
Oh, fantastic. So, keeping, whenever I come into your room, I see that you're on your laptop. In your free time, what do you do? Are you watching movies, videos, documentaries?
I'm normally on YouTube.
And YouTube is owned by?
YouTube is owned by Google.
Okay. And what about videos? What about movies?
Movies I watch on Netflix.
Okay, Netflix. So, which was the last movie that you watched?
Last movie I watched was Avengers Endgame.
And what did you use it? You watch it?
I watched it on Disney Hotstar.
And Disney Hotstar is owned by?
Disney. Yeah,
Okay.
Disney.
Even, are you also aware that during this pandemic, we have been buying online because we are not able to go out to go physical shopping. So most of our shopping has been through deliveries. We buy groceries, we buy clothing, we buy anything. So where are most of our deliveries coming from?
They're coming from Amazon.
Okay. What else do you know about Amazon?
As I know Amazon is owned by Jeff Bezos and he's the most richest man on the planet.
Oh, fantastic. Even and how do we make our payments? Obviously you give physical money. So how do we do our payments?
We pay via credit cards or debit cards or e-payment.
And how does the transaction happen?
It happens via Visa.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Keegan, so you know, you also do, you also are interested in sports. You do a lot of games. You play basketball, apart from video games. So you are playing. So you use a lot of shoes and clothing. So which are the sneakers that you buy? Which is the last sneaker that you bought?
The last sneaker I bought was Lebron's.
LeBron. And that's a brand which is owned by?
It is a part of Nike.
Okay, fantastic. So, and also keeping because this year you've not been traveling a lot, and so you've been saving a lot of money on travel. So, what have you been doing with this money?
This money, you guys have been putting into a bank account of mine,
Okay, and which bank?
HDFC Bank.
Okay, fantastic. So, keeping, you've been speaking about all these companies. Uh, you know, how would you feel that if I tell you that you can be a part owner of these companies?
That'd be amazing.
Okay, fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, you can be a part owner if you are able to save money on a regular basis, on a monthly basis, and Mama Dada can actually, invest this money for you, right? And do you know that, who's the father of modern investing?
Um, Warren Buffett, yeah.
Warren Buffett. And do you know which company he owns?
Berkshire Hathaway.
Okay, fantastic. So Warren Buffett is the father of modern investing, and his philosophy is that you should start saving at a very young age if you want your wealth to grow. So start saving now, and start investing in companies which we've spoken about, and there could be different companies if you want to grow and if you want your money to grow. Good.